Hey, how do you doodly do? In this episode we will talk about ocean plastic pollution as I team up with a project named In the Same Boat, who is cleaning the beautiful Norwegian archipelago from plastic waste. This video is available in an extended version for patrons and supporters. Head on over to patreon.com/sailmermaid if you would like to support. And don't forget to subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. Okay, come along! In Norway we have a pretty good system for returning plastic bottles. Whenever you buy a soda, you also pay a small fee that will be returned to you when you return the bottle in a machine like this. More than 80% of our plastic bottles are returned, and you rarely see empty plastic bottles left as trash on our streets. We pride ourselves by this, and tourists visiting often react on how clean our cities are. So I honestly didn't know we had such a huge problem with plastic pollution in our country. But I did know we are using way more plastic than we could possibly need. Why do all these fruits and vegetables need to be wrapped in plastic? Cucumbers are single packed in plastic, so are bell peppers, broccoli, cauliflower and celery, to mention a few. Why? It is just to make it pretty in the shop to sell more, and we as customers have come to accept this. Even in the hardware stores we see plastic tools wrapped in plastic just to display in an appealing way. That is insane. Plastic is not a bad product. In fact, it is a very good product. It is everlasting, and that is the problem. It is in everything, and that is a problem. We totally lost control over how we use it and how we deal with the waste. In the Same Boat are trying to do something about that locally. While we never see any of the big organizations picking plastic, these guys do. And I decided to join them for a day to learn about their methods and see with my own eyes if this problem is as huge as they say. But before the hard work can start, we have an amazing boat ride in front of us in a magic scenery.
Here right in front of us, that's where we moored yesterday, and this is also where we found a hotspot. So I'm going to try to moor here myself, but if you want you can have a look on the other side if you can moor with Bruce, because there's another hotspot right on the opposite side.
Opposite side, but on the same island.
Yes.
They chose this spot to anchor because they had already observed there was a lot of plastic and rubbish here. So let's go see what I found. That's a huge net.
Ja.
Oh, and there's more plastic. Damn, there's a lot of plastic.
Yeah. And you realize there's a lot more when you step on stuff. Suddenly it just cracks. I heard this one.
Yeah.
You reach down and you just find plastic. So it's all over.
It may come as a surprise to many that I'm now bringing up an environmental issue on my channel, because people who knows me also know that I'm not a big fan of the man-made climate hysteria, or the idea of letting a 16-year-old school dropout dictate what is good and bad for a planet. So maybe it's easy to think that I do not care of the environment at all, but I do. I have many reasons for not buying into that hype, but I won't get into all that here. The point I'm trying to make is that while we spend a lot of efforts fighting an invisible demon that may or may not have any impact over, we often end up doing worse while covering our guilt with good intentions. In the meantime, it seems that nobody wants to see the problems that are right in front of us. How we shit where we eat. Our politicians don't care, media don't care, and royalties and celebrities don't care, because they're all busy chasing the same demon, like if it is our new religion. But what will it do with a comfortable climate if we no longer have anything to eat? Microplastic is in the soil, in our water, in the oceans, and in our food. Let's fight this demon instead. I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below, but as we all know, this topic is a can of worms. Try to act civilized and respect other people's opinions. Thank you. Holy crap, I didn't think we're gonna see so much plastic in so little time. This really surprised me. And the plastic is broken, and you can see you lift up one piece and there's a lot of shit underneath. This may even look like it's staged or something, but it's not. They came here because they had observed a lot of plastic right here. But I didn't expect it to be this much. And much of this plastic is actually equipment from fishing. Not all of it has been thrown out as garbage. I guess most of it has drifted off by accident in bad weather or anything like that. No, this is not a dumpster. This is crazy. Seriously, I had no idea you could find so much plastic in such a little area.
Well, this is like average, not especially much.
No?
No. This is not, it's a hotspot, but it's not a big one. The big hotspots, it's more stacked. You can just throw
Oh, really?
into bags. Yeah. So, in a big hotspot, you can fill that boat just in one spot. But this is more like the average amount around here.
And a lot of the finds here are fishing gear, or
Yeah, also this is from industrial activity, especially fishing.
yeah.
Like this fish crates,
Yeah.
And these cans here are from something industrial. This is nothing a private person have.
No.
Use. This is not personal use. This is for fishing.
Yes.
Buoys from the nets. And that big black fender is from probably a big ship. It can be a fishing vessel or something.
Yeah.
Something else. And of course the big fishing net up there is the ropes and the nets are
from a trawler.
Big part of the tonnage we get in.
No, I expected to find plastic, but I didn't expect to see this much in one little spot.
Yeah, and of course the big stuff is easy to see, but if you go down there in the seaweed and you start dig, you'll find thousands of small pieces.
Yeah, ropes and pieces of ropes.
Pieces of ropes and nurdles even. Have you heard about nurdles?
No.
That's the small, it's like 2 millimeters big, small pellets. That is the material they use to make stuff from plastic. It is plastic, but they just melt it and make fish crates or styrofoam boxes or whatever.
Look at how beautiful this place is. Can I borrow some room with you?
You want it back afterwards?
No, thank you. you can keep it. You need some weight? How long did it take you guys to collect all of this plastic?
Half an hour-ish? Half an hour, yeah. And we don't
Only in this area? That's crazy.
Shocking.
Yeah, it is shocking. I knew we would find plastic, but I didn't have any idea you would find these amounts. And he says this is not much.
No, it's not.
No?
It's a walk in the park.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make stick breads.
Yes.
And you made the dough before we went, and
yeah, that's the way we do it.
Yeah.
And this crew has always had a spicy dough, but today the other crew with Nemo, they have a sweet dough. I wonder what it is in it.
every year we have a TV-hosted fundraising in Norway for an organization who works for a cause like human rights, fighting diseases, or something environmental. This year the fundraising goes to the WWF, the Worldwide Fund for Nature, and especially for their job cleaning the ocean from plastic. To me that sounds funny. I have never seen these guys in suits picking plastic on our shores ever. They are too busy doing useless politics. They also support the destruction of our nature with huge wind turbines, who is killing birds and insects while providing little or no energy. This is actually a very hot topic in Norway just now, as many have turned into activists trying to stop this madness. In my opinion, I would rather donate to In the Same Boat, because I know these guys will go out there and get their hands dirty and the beaches clean. Sail Mermaid will donate 1,000 Norwegian kroner to In the Same Boat, while totally ignoring the TV fundraiser. It took a group of 12 people less than 3 hours of collecting plastic to fill these 2 boats up with just about 2 tons of plastic waste this day. We now return to the landfilling where 20 tons of plastic was already waiting for more. Wow, what a massive pile of plastic. Woo-hoo-hoo. All the plastic you can see here, these guys have been picking up from the beaches in the archipelago around here. How crazy is this? Spending this day with the crew from In the Same Boat was a real eye-opener for me. I was shocked and overwhelmed about the extent of this problem, but I was also full of admiration in this crew and what they achieved in such a short time. Knowing that these people travel far to do this job for free is amazing. Respect. In my personal opinion, I would much rather support a local organization like this who is actually out there doing the work than spending my money on some big organization who is all about administration, politics, fancy dinners and good-looking suits. Because you never see them out there getting their hands dirty. I have also done an interview with Rolf, the leader of In the Same Boat, where we talk about the job they do and the challenges they are facing doing it. This video is coming up next on my channel. If you want to join their crew or support these guys, you will find their links on the screen now and in the description below. You can also help by spreading this video or share their links on social media. Now make sure you subscribe if you are new around here. Leave your thoughts in the description below and give this video a like. A big thank you also to my patrons who support these videos. Thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.